Hello, and welcome to Words of Hope. Thank you for joining us in this space of faith, reflection, and comfort. If you recently discovered the channel or just subscribed, we are very glad to welcome you. Today, we will talk about a responsibility that may seem small but can have profound consequences: stopping before we share a news story, image, or message that may not be true. Every day, we receive information designed to provoke an immediate reaction. A headline makes us angry, an audio message alarms us, or a post confirms something we already believed. We then feel compelled to forward it immediately, to warn others, defend a cause, or prove that we were right. But a lie does not stop causing harm simply because we share it with good intentions. The Bible calls us to love the truth and guard our words. That calling also applies to what we forward from our phones. Even if we did not create the content, we participate in spreading it when we choose to share it. We may think, "I only forwarded it," or "someone sent it to me too." However, false information can destroy a reputation, distress a family, create unnecessary fear, or cause people to make decisions based on something that never happened. The speed of social media does not remove our responsibility. Being the first to share something is not more important than being honest. And having many contacts does not turn a rumor into a reliable source. Before forwarding something, pause and ask, who originally published this information? Does it appear in a trustworthy source? Does it have a date and context? Does the headline match the content? Are there other independent sources confirming the same thing? We should also be cautious of messages that demand immediate sharing, threaten consequences if ignored, or use God's name to apply pressure. Phrases such as, "If you have faith, send this," do not make a message true or its distribution more spiritual. God does not need us to defend the faith through deception, manipulated images, or fabricated testimonies. A moving story does not honor God if it uses a lie to provoke emotion. The truth does not need false details in order to have power. We must be especially careful when information confirms our opinions. We tend to examine closely what contradicts our beliefs, but quickly accept what appears to prove us right. Honesty also means examining what we want to be true. Verification does not mean distrusting everything or becoming an expert on every subject. It means recognizing when we do not know. If we cannot confirm something, we can choose not to share it. Responsible silence is better than pretending to be certain. What if we discover that we shared false information? The right response is not to quietly delete the message and hope no one remembers it. We can acknowledge the mistake, notify the same people, and share the correction as clearly as we shared the original claim. Correcting ourselves may feel embarrassing, but it also demonstrates humility. Our credibility does not depend on never making a mistake. It depends on acting honestly when we discover the truth. Before posting, also ask what fruit your words will produce. Will they inform responsibly or feed fear? Will they encourage understanding or provoke hatred? Even true information can be communicated without cruelty, exaggeration, or taking pleasure in someone else's harm. Faith is not demonstrated by sharing every message that mentions God. It is demonstrated by loving the truth, stopping rumors, and protecting our neighbors from the consequences of our words. May our prayer be, Lord, give me wisdom to recognize what is true, patience to verify before reacting, and humility to correct myself when I am wrong. Before pressing the share button, remember that this small action can spread peace or confusion, knowledge or deception. We cannot control everything that circulates, but we can decide what begins to circulate through us. Thank you for staying until the end and sharing this moment of reflection with us. Once again, we welcome our new subscribers and thank everyone who continues to join us here at Words of Hope. If this message can help us use social media with greater truth and responsibility, please share it. Subscribe and join us for our upcoming reflections. May God bless you. We will see you in the next video.